Hey there, Sag. Hope you guys are doing really well this evening or morning or whatever time it is, wherever you guys are in the world. All right, guys, we're going to get y'all I'm going to do a love-focused reading. We'll do other things if they pop out, of course, but that's kind of what my focus is this evening. So this will be a general collective reading as always. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit if it does not. Okay, I'm doing that. All right. Here we go. Sagittarius. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Door to personal healing and happiness. Gorgeous. All right. I'm pulling some of your energy cards first. I'd like to see where your energy or the bulk of the collective here is manifesting at. So a lot of you guys are doing a lot of personal healing, it looks like, at this time. Finding your own happiness, your inner happiness here. Hang on one second. Okay. So sorry, one fell. What does that say? Oh, healer of the ages. Okay, good. Well, this makes a lot of sense. Some of you guys are really healing. I know we just talked about that. You got two cards here about healing, but some of you guys are actually healing others. Maybe you're working as well with some type of healer. Okay, some of you guys are definitely healers is what I'm getting. So maybe you're doing that in various ways. This looks like Jesus, don't it? Let's see. Yeah, maybe you're doing that in various ways. You can be doing hands-on healing. Literally, you can work in the medical community. You could be just a healer, energy healer. This could be psychology. This could be anything like that. But I think, honestly, why am I focusing in on this so much? Because Jesus is such a huge figure, right? Definitely have a lot of light here around whoever this is. This crown chakra. I may be dealing with someone also that is could be deeply religious or maybe grew up around that or has a deep love, maybe or understanding of even Jesus. I don't know why I'm being called to say that, but that's what I'm getting here. I'm telling you, some of you guys are really opening up to this, so you're really going through this at this time. Not only are you kind of leveling up, you feel like you're actually going through some type of healing, and you are. That's actually what's creating this leveling up. Oh my God. And then we have door to romance as well. Maybe this has a lot to do with your healing. Also, you may be a person that's healing others when it comes to things surrounding romance. Maybe you're giving advice. Maybe you're making music. Maybe you're counseling, maybe you're doing energy healing, heart chakra healing, things of that nature, emotional code, various things like that. Looks like there may very well be some kind of door to romance, though, that is involved, or perhaps it's getting ready to open, perhaps because you've been doing this work or because you've been doing this healing. Have the numbers 34, 51, or 33, if any of those resonate. What else, Spirit? This is actually beautiful energy. Very beautiful. Yeah, we got strategy here. Number 21. Maybe you're making some kind of plan here. Maybe you're strategizing, writing some things down. There's a journal on that particular card there. I think you are planning some kind of strategy, or maybe someone has a strategy as well to come towards you, okay, with this door to romance. It definitely looks to me that this door to romance, you have two doors here and they're both opening simultaneously. And you see it's like love is waiting at the door. That love looks like it's in a cage, though. Maybe someone has had their heart caged up. Maybe this is also telling me, look at that. Okay, solar plexus. So this is really interesting. Yeah, that heart is in a cage. Look at that. All right, somebody may be protecting their heart. They may have had their heart that is definitely caged up. They're waiting on somebody who has the key. You notice the keyhole here to their heart to be able to open that. That's where the healing is occurring, right? Maybe someone has not trusted someone to come in and penetrate that heart or unlock that heart that's inside that cage. They're unlike the cage that holds the heart. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, somebody's been very protective is what I'm getting here of the heart. So you see the door is trying to open. I feel like you are getting some kind of assistance, or someone here is definitely getting some kind of assistance to assist with the heart chakra. Oh my God, I just saw this card again. And if you look from his chest, of course, heart chakra wide open. Of course, we get the downloads coming in through the crown. I noticed that a moment ago, but I didn't even see the heart chakra wide open, okay? So definitely getting some assistance here in terms of healing the heart chakra. Someone is, so that they can move forward. And I do think someone is making a strategy to actually do this, because then we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Okay, so again, somebody's getting some assistance here. This is about stepping into your power, right? That is all about self-confidence. That's about feeling empowered within yourself, being able to move forward. Let me move right here. I always call that our power center, and Pilates, that's what it's called, or that's what we've kind of named it. But that's what it is. That's where all of your power actually comes from. Okay, so when when you're feeling like you are disillusioned, or you're afraid to move forward or to make a decision or anything like that, it's always within the third chakra. That third chakra needs to be balanced and grounded. Let's get one more. So maybe someone is trying to get the courage, okay, to make a decision so that they can move forward here. And if this is you, if this is only about you, maybe you're trying to do that so that you can trust enough to allow someone to actually, penetrate, I want to say, your heart. All right. Yeah, we have a woman holding a coin here. This could be you or someone else as well. If this is you, whatever your energy you're in, somebody here is definitely working on their coins, okay? But you may be coming into contact with, or maybe this person, whomever this is as well, is trying to come towards someone who has been working very hard on their finances, on their business. Actually, I feel like there's a person involved here, okay? Now, we're going to get some tarot. Actually, I'm probably going to get some tarot next, which I never do immediately, but I think I'm going to do that next because I want to see now, because this may be a story about you, but I'm feeling like there's a person, but it may just be a story of personal healing and strategizing, trying to step back into our power here. Somebody is definitely working on their coins, okay? Somebody is definitely working on their stability. This is a person that's very tuned in, is what I'm getting. A person that's obviously very stable, I think, already in their being, certainly, probably due to a lot of healing, okay? But also a person, I think, that's very insightful and very nurturing as well. Probably someone who loves to have the creature comforts. So you could be sitting in this energy. You could also very well have one of the earth signs coming in, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Look at this. And then we have the thinking man on the bottom. Yeah. So, and then the world. All right, so let's take a look at these. All right, so we have the thinking man, and then we have the world on the bottom. So this could be somebody that's studying you, okay? If this is not you, all right? If you're not the thinking man and you're studying someone else, this could be someone studying you. Every time I look at this card, I think that this is somebody that's, look at this. This person is so intensely studying what's in their hand. Okay, it looks to me, honestly, like a pink quartz crystal. Maybe I'm off a little bit, but that's exactly what it looks like to me. Okay, just studying this beautiful thing that they have in front of them. They're so intrigued by it, okay? They can't take their eyes off it. They can't stop watching it, okay? Maybe this person means the world to this person, okay? Maybe this person is at a distance from this person, and they're trying to figure out, study them. I feel like trying to pick up clues. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're trying to see how this person is, what this person is up to. Maybe try to get a hint or a clue as to what this person is thinking or feeling as it relates to them. Somebody is studying the facts here. They're studying a person, is what I want to say. And it may be this Queen of Coins. Now, flip those up as you need them to be, because if you are, you could be studying another person, okay? Yeah, for sure. This person could definitely feel like something has completed, some kind of cycle. Maybe they're looking to see if some cycle's been completed, but it's really, okay, I'm seeing now. Sorry, you know how many intuitive hits I get when I'm reading. So I'm seeing now this person is also looking to the moon, possibly to the full moon here. All right, so the full, I know that we're getting ready to have some kind of eclipse or something like that. I'm not even sure when the next full moon is, but I feel like this person is looking for answers. This person may also get a lot of their information through the night, is what I'm getting. So maybe it is through dreams. Maybe it is through, I don't know, various lunar cycles. But what I'm seeing here is they're looking to the moon. I feel like this person is quite comfortable maybe in the quiet. So yeah, they may actually think a great deal about you when it's quiet, when it's dark out, when they're alone, when all the noise has gone down, okay? And that's all that they can do. or all they choose to do, it looks like. I feel like somebody is quite consumed for some reason. Let me see what's going on here. I'm going to get some tarot, definitely, because it's going to drive me crazy. All right, let's see. Actually, I'm going to get some of these. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Sorry, let me get a few shuffles of these real quick. Lighter deck, but... Oh, look at that. Coughing coming straight out. So somebody may have ended something here that could have very well would spark this door to personal healing and happiness. Maybe somebody's on some kind of journey at this time due to some ending that has happened here, trying to actually go through their own healing at this particular moment, okay? You know, it's interesting to me because this person, I don't know why I'm drawn to how this door is opening. It's opening, the doors are actually opening inwards, okay? And then you see all this gorgeousness outside. I want to say, was this person maybe trapped in some kind of mindset, or maybe kept themselves kind of secluded for a while in a world that was no longer working, and perhaps that came to an end finally, okay? As we open the door, okay, they pulled the door inward. You can see all the beauty that is outside. We got rainbows, birds, okay? We have lotuses, water, beautiful land. So this person may be starting to see things for the first time in vivid colors, if that makes sense. I think their world may have been, somebody's world could have been a bit dreary for a while. So if this is you, maybe you were going through something heavy, or maybe if this is another person you were going through as well, or another person around you as well. Maybe they've been going through something. Regardless, something, and I think it's been this ending here is what's actually sparking that. All right, I like it that the doors are open. Yeah, I like it that somebody's seeking out healing is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's clarify this healer of the ages spirit. Also had the numbers 21, 37, 42, 29, and 46. Oh, wow. Okay. This could have been someone you could have been married to, or if it was someone that you know, maybe they were in another marriage, involved in something else here. Oh, my God. Imprisonment. Wow. Okay, so yeah, something's ended. It looks to me like a marriage has ended. It may have been, this is, oh my God, I'm just blown away by how Spirit gives the messages, right? Because I just talked about someone who's been boxed into something, secluded, okay? And then we have imprisonment. Maybe someone felt like they were tied to something with this imprisonment card. All right, maybe they felt imprisoned by a situation that they could not get out of for a long time. It looks like that may have actually came to an ending. Yeah, and now this person is healing. Okay, now the doors have opened. They can kind of come out if they felt like they were kind of stuck. I don't know why I want to say in this nightmare. I don't even know where all of this is coming in from. Like, it almost feels to me like they were stuck in something that was kind of dreary, kind of gloomy, and now they're opening the door to all of this brightness that kind of awaits. But this person is definitely going through some kind of transition. They're going through some kind of healing is what I'm getting. All right, Spirit, door to romance. Now, if you were with this person before, and by the way, if this is you, then it's you, okay? But if you were with this person before, because that's the way I'm reading the energy right now, they may have had their heart caged up. You may not have gotten very far with them, honestly. They weren't allowing anyone else, it looks to me like, to kind of penetrate their heart. They had to come in the cage and then have the actual key to their heart. I don't think they wanted that, okay? So they had that extra layer, I want to say, of protection. Look at this. You can't make it up. But somebody wants to send a message now. I feel like someone wants to talk now. You have the door to romance here. As someone heals, I feel like they're now wanting, or at least thinking about, at this point it appears to me, to talk or to send some kind of message. All right. Hang on one second. Dropping all my cards. Okay. Yeah, they want to send some kind of message here, and I think it's going to have to do with love. Okay, whatever they went through, whatever ending they went through, it looks to me like there definitely had to be a period of healing here. Okay, I don't think it was a good situation. I think it was something where they felt like they were boxed in, whatever it was. As far as I know, honestly, because I don't know your story, this is very general. Everyone's story is different. This could have been an arranged marriage for all I know. This could have been, You know, people marry sometimes for money, right? They marry to get people over here and get them legal. There's so many reasons. This doesn't have to be something where, oh, the person was just with someone for a long time. It could be anything like that. But whatever it was, it made them feel boxed in. A lot of times people will just stay with people as well because that's who the family knows. That's who they expect them to be with. It could be anything like that. But it was definitely some kind of marriage, okay? It made them feel very down, very gloomy. And why do I feel like with this rat that's right here, just hanging off here, okay, maybe they felt that way. Maybe they felt imprisoned because they didn't trust the person that they were around, all right? Yeah, look at this. A message here. So maybe somebody has been in bad health over this. All right, bad health over all this situation, bad health over an ending, bad health over actually having to go through a lot of healing here based on this ending. I'm going to go back and look at this imprisonment card again. They felt imprisoned here. They felt like they were surrounded by rats. They couldn't trust what was around them. You see how gloomy the card is? Maybe because of that, someone actually was in bad health. I feel a hip problem. I don't know where that just shot up from. But maybe someone actually has like a leg or a hip problem or some kind of... This person's actually bedridden, clearly, okay? But I don't know why I just felt that. Actually, in my right hip, to be specific. All right. It may be a leg. All right, what else, Spirit? Yeah, something that was going on, maybe the stress of it all, maybe that's also why the healing needed to happen. Maybe this person goes, and works a lot too and couldn't really take a break. Yeah, could be an official person in some capacity here. Okay, someone who works in the courts, someone who wears a uniform of some sort, but it looks to me like they had to, maybe they're making some kind of strategy at this point. I do feel they want to tell you about it. They want to talk to you about it. They may want to talk to somebody that, maybe somebody who they felt I don't know, I feel like maybe they felt like a deep connection with from a heart space, okay? But they couldn't let their heart out. They couldn't let their heart free. And it looks to me like maybe they were still doing something else, honestly. They could have been married. Somebody was married. That goes without saying. All right, someone was definitely married. So the official person here may actually be trying to make some kind of strategy here. Strategy for what, Spirit? Oh, wow. Well, hopefully not strategy for poverty. Strategy to not be in poverty, I would presume, right? Maybe this person, in making this ending in some sort, maybe it ended up costing them a lot. That could have also been some of the stress here that made them sick. Honestly, this is a marriage, but I'm wondering if this could be a commitment too, maybe to a job or something. Perhaps somebody lost a job as well, okay? Maybe that has made them feel like they're impoverished in some way, like they don't have any money, like they've lost a lot of assets. Where did I get this? I haven't done a reading in a few days, but I feel like that was in someone's reading. Yeah, someone definitely... So that is their strategy. So what is it? So tell me about this third chakra then, Spirit. Okay. Okay. What else? Wealthy man. Well, this is very interesting. Okay, well, this may be, honestly, this could be about somebody who, I don't know who this poverty person is. Maybe they are making a strategy here so that they don't walk away without anything here. This person could have ties, you know, there could be children obviously involved in this marriage, you know, small or grown, okay? But something tells me that there may be a child that's involved that's smaller, okay? If that is actually the case, then obviously there could be things where they have to pay child support or, yeah, I mean, there could be other things involved, obviously. Anytime we go through divorce anyway, we tend to lose a little bit, that's for sure. But for some reason, they're feeling like something is taking away all of the money. Okay, something to do with the child here, though. But I'm wondering who this wealthy man is. So let me clarify here. Because you notice we have woman holding a coin, and then we also have a wealthy man here. So what is it? So we're looking at here, I don't know if maybe also there could have been some childish behavior too. I want to say here, I'm looking at third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, and I'm saying clarify that. You know, are they trying to regain strength because they feel this? You know, does this person have inner child wounds? Could it be anything like that? Okay, maybe they know that this is really who they are. Generally, this is what their mind is on. But that could also be part of their strategy. I'm just letting you know. We haven't gotten too far into this yet. It may be part of their strategy to come in and present themselves this way, despite going through what they feel is a lot of loss. Now, I feel like there's a child involved. Maybe having a child, maybe this person having a child would have made them. Maybe there was something promised to them as well. Some kind of inheritance or something like that. If they had a child, if they carried on the family name. I'm getting some bizarre messages. Yeah, here we go. But there is some kind of unexpected income, I feel like, that's coming in now. All right, this may be a little bit that's not expected here. Maybe it will help this person come out of this. This person could also feel impoverished, by the way, because they're having to make changes to everything. Okay, and it's like anything. When you go through a divorce and you go out and you have to get like maybe an apartment or a house or flat or whatever, right? You're basically starting over. You don't have everything that you need a lot of times unless you've just been able to save a lot, which you can't do a lot of times if you have, like, you know, a wife or a husband, a child. It could be something as simple as that. Maybe they're feeling impoverished too, or like in a poverty mentality because maybe they're leaving or they're without their child. Maybe they've had their child. Oh, that's a weird message. Maybe they've had some kind of restrictions to even seeing their child. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like it's due to because they went against the community in some way, shape, or form here. All right, look at this. Wow. Yeah. Okay, this is crazy. All right, so I feel like we're talking kind of about a different person. If this is not about you, this is definitely about a different person, okay, that's maybe in your life in some way, shape, or form. So they could have had someone that actually stole from them, okay? I don't know why I'm feeling like a family business. It doesn't have to be. It could have just been the people that are around them, the group that they kept, all right, that stole money, maybe talked them into investing. That's what I'm feeling very strongly. But I'm noticing that this person is tied to a man and a woman here. So if it was this man that got taken advantage of, perhaps someone who had money at some time, somebody who was actually secure or more secure at some particular time. Okay, it looks to me like they walked away from some situation here that could have kept them maybe in bad health and in poverty. Or at least making them feel like they're in some kind of poverty here. Whoever this is, though, I feel like somebody has not stopped looking at you. So they've been watching you. Maybe they're watching you like grow in some way. They're watching you. They're just keeping an eye on you is what I feel like a lot. All right. They're kind of just kind of taken with you. Maybe they're watching you. Maybe you inspire them, or maybe they just, you know, they know you and they just want to keep up with what's going on. So let me see what is coming up in this situation. Yeah, look at this. That card literally says naive, childish. Literally says that on there. Okay, that's the card of the child. We just talked about that. There's something to do with the child here. It could be someone who was very naive and someone ended up taking advantage of them. Yeah, it could definitely be that. If this was some kind of marriage, they may not have some people as well that had them, or even a family dynamic. They had them kind of taking care of supporting some other family members, supporting, working hard to keep things, I don't know, established within the family to help the family. They may have had someone in their family that was sick as well. Yeah. But somehow they ended up, I think they ended up feeling very imprisoned in that. Like maybe the family didn't want them to kind of go out on their own. Maybe they wanted them to continue in that realm here. And now maybe this person is, maybe that's why they're keeping such a close eye on you, seeing you, especially if there's been some kind of glow up, because they feel like they've been kind of taken advantage of here. Someone has stole their time, maybe, perhaps even some money from them. They feel like they've been taken advantage of here, and maybe they feel naive and childish in a sense. What else, Spirit? Yeah, look, this came out upside down. So that's the bear card. So upright, it's about good fortune and greatness. This is in reverse, okay? Somebody's lost a fortune. Someone's lost money. Someone's lost stability here. This is why Archangel Chamuel is here. Remember, this is your power center. This is where your confidence comes from, right? They've lost their feeling maybe of seemingly being, their greatness in a sense, okay? Maybe they've lost a sense of self. Maybe they're in a down period to a certain degree. What else, Spirit, for my Sagittarius, please? Yeah, oh my God, look at this. This is crazy. Yeah, loss, theft, degradation, gnawing. Look what's on the gnawing. It's a freaking rat. The same thing that's on imprisonment. Okay, something's really gnawing probably at this person, and it has to do with some kind of loss that they've taken. I also feel like they felt like something's been stolen from them. So I don't know. Again, I want to go back to time. I don't know why. So maybe it's just, maybe they feel as though something was taken from them, an opportunity was taken from them in some sense. Definitely feel some deception around this. Maybe this person, if this is your story, maybe they were very naive. Okay, maybe they listened to the wrong people. All right, maybe they stayed connected in a situation due to duty. Okay, and that didn't end up panning out. I feel family. I want to say brothers, and I don't know why. So I don't know if this person has brothers, or maybe they call someone brothers or something like that. Hell, they could be in a secret society for all I know. Something like that. Okay, someone went rogue on them, took advantage of them is what I'm feeling here. Look at this. And then we have the woman coming out in reverse. Okay, so definitely a woman could have been involved in this situation as well. Yeah, and then we had the man upright. Okay, so we have the woman in reverse. We definitely have the man upright. So that's exactly what happened. All right, I think that this is really gnawing at them. There's been a huge loss when it comes to that. We've already saw the thief. We saw thief again here, a theft here, or a big loss, a grand loss. Looks to me like it was done by a woman here. All right, that is, and this is swords energy. So we have a woman in reverse, queen of swords in reverse, somebody who is very ruthless, someone who is power hungry, someone who doesn't care if they tear people down, take advantage of them. They use their words basically as swords, okay, to keep people very limited, to keep them down on themselves, to keep them feeling degradation. Sorry about that. Even made my dark angel fall off. Let me get one more. Yeah, maybe to keep them back from moving towards some kind of happiness or fulfillment. Okay, this is probably what this person has wanted, but I think they have found something out, because on the bottom here, look what we have: betrayal, deceit, beware, warning. It's a warning sign. All right, so if this person is coming towards you, this may actually be some kind of warning sign. They may be just trying to message you so that they can talk to you. Maybe they feel like you're a source of inspiration or a source of knowledge, okay, that can kind of help them come out of some kind of situation. I feel there might be legalities tied in, but it doesn't have to be. It can certainly just be, this could have already happened, okay, and they're just trying to come out of it, or maybe they're trying to do this and they found out something maybe about people. I don't know why this would be, but obviously people maybe spinning things, trying to keep them, I don't know, attached to a situation. You know what, religion could be around this too. Remember, I kept seeing that up here as well. Maybe it was a religious tie, like you can't do that. You know, that goes against everything that we believe in. Something along those lines here. This person, they're facing this bouquet, okay? I think they're facing wanting to come towards someone and bring some kind of, or to have some kind of happiness, somebody that makes them happy, maybe somebody that brings them kind of fulfillment here. But there is a warning here. It says betrayal and receipt. Now that could be, it doesn't say receipt. Maybe you have receipts on this person. Maybe they're coming to you to bring receipts in this message, right? To tell you what's happened here. But there's a snake in the midst. And since there's a woman here flipped upside down, I'm inclined to think that this may be another female here that's trying to maybe create a rift, okay? They may be very upset about this. Maybe the fact that this person is watching you, maybe the fact that this person is open the doors now to get to their heart that's been in this cage this whole time. Okay. Spirit, what does this person want from my Sag Collective, please? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, October 2022. What does this person want from my Sagittarius Collective? Yeah, so we got... Yeah, they're looking out for you. I'm telling you, this person has major loss. You can't make this up. How many cards are we going to see on this? So somebody has some major loss. We see someone here that's in sadness, they're in loss, they're in some kind of grief. Okay, remorse, regret, any of that right there. It looks to me like they have some foresight here. They may have to travel to see you. This is the card of traveling. Okay, you may be in some kind of foreign land, but even so, they're going to have to travel. Or they could very well have to travel to see you. Regardless, I feel like they're looking out for you. And what I mean by that is they're looking out to you, looking for you even, potentially. If you haven't seen this person in a long time. This could be anybody, by the way. But I feel like from the intuition that I'm getting, especially up here around these cards, I'm feeling like someone has opened those doors here to expose their heart. Like you have the key or something. Let's see. Spirit. I think someone's not done, though. It's almost like somebody is pissed. Somebody's upset, maybe, that this person has walked away and that they're actually ending something. Maybe it wasn't a marriage. Maybe they were supposed to be married, because I really didn't see anything here about adjudication or like a court proceeding. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. It could be there. But maybe this person was supposed to marry someone and they didn't go through with it. Yeah. I'm telling you. This is crazy, though. So this person has felt, so they might have been caught up, honestly. This could have been some kind of financial deal. I told you a minute ago, people get married. They do things for different reasons. I told you this could have been some financial setup. Okay, this person could have very well had some kind of preoccupation with money as well. I'm asking, what do they want with you? But this is showing me kind of how they feel so sad about what happened here. I feel like maybe this person was very distracted, okay, very distracted with whatever was going on here. I feel there was some materialism, okay, involved here. Maybe they were, I don't know, somebody may have mismanaged their money, okay, or they could have been allowing someone else to control the money regardless. Yeah. Somebody may have mismanaged their money. Something about somebody doing anything for money, too, is what I'm getting from that. A lot of materialism around this card is what I'm getting on the King of Pentacles, okay? So this could have been the energy that they were in, all right? Maybe also they're just keeping an eye out for you because they know that that was the situation. Maybe they see you here releasing pain, overcoming, you know, some kind of depression, if they had you in some kind of depression as well, okay? Being very optimistic about moving forward here. Maybe they're hoping for forgiveness. That's definitely a card of forgiveness. We have the Three of Swords here. Maybe this person knows that they put you in some kind of heartbreak due to the way that they were behaving in the past. Maybe that's where that sadness comes from. That's definitely where that guilt comes from. Yeah. Yeah, because look. This is, I mean, oh, God. This was a problem, child. I'm just going to tell you, Sag, okay? They could have been just unconcerned or came across like they were just unconcerned with your feelings, all right? Period. They could have also, I mean, this person may have been highly suspective of, you know, maybe what you were doing, who you were doing it with, that sort of thing. But maybe on the surface, they seemed like they were Joe Cool, right? They didn't care about all that stuff. I almost feel that it was some tit for tat stuff, maybe even a competition or feeling kind of competitive with you at some point. They may also wish to tell you about someone else that was in their life that was like that. But let's just be fair about something here. This person wouldn't have been in their life if they wouldn't have been in the energy of materialism. I don't want to kick them while they're down. I'm just simply saying that is how they attracted this person. So I'm glad to see some healing that has actually taken place and to come out of that, okay? I feel like they feel like maybe they want to illuminate these things to you, okay? I think with you, there is a sense of freedom, very different from the imprisonment up here, right? They maybe feel like they can have some success here. I think they already look at you like you're very successful up here with a woman holding a coin here, All right, and maybe they want to expose, all right, some kind of truth to you, okay? Definitely a lot of self-expression coming to me with that Sun card being there. Yeah. They understand that there's been a lot of lack of progress is what I'm getting in this situation, I think, due to them kind of keeping things stalled, okay? A lot of this was them, though, okay? I'm not going to give your person a break because that's not what I'm seeing, all right? I see that a lot of this was them. It was their mentality before. They're just getting a wake-up call. To be honest with you, maybe I will give them a break because I do think that we all go through it to a certain extent, okay? And then the spirit just like hammers down on us, and then we're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's not cool, right? So sometimes we can get caught up in stuff like that and not even realize it. Or maybe we realize it, but we don't want to deal with it at that time, okay? The bottom line is, I just think that they've been in a pretty dark place, a pretty dreary place, and there you are coming up here, all right, with Temperance, okay? And they're trying to come out of that, all right? But I think what they're going to say about it is almost like they just continued, like this continued to be drama, and this is almost a warning for you, okay? We saw this, a snake is still involved. Are they still talking to the snake? Is the snake still trying to, I don't know, get into your situation, to your relationship, something like that? If there is some kind of legal matters, has it been wrapped up? You know, what is going on? I think these are all things that you need to know just ahead of time so you can ask those questions. Every situation will be different. Again, don't take it if it's not yours. All right, this person is still very much so in transition is what I'm getting here. All right. They may be trying to come back to you, okay, if they were with you before, because maybe they feel like you're their sunshine, you're the person that brings them happiness, you're the one that understands them. Maybe they're trying to have some kind of reunion here, find some kind of balance and peace within your situation, find some kind of inner calm because they don't have it right now. That's my only fear, because I do feel like you're pretty balanced. And although I think there is healing that's going on here. I don't know if they're exactly in that place, but they may be, you know, I don't know how far they are out of this right here. This is just giving me, actually, I think this is where they're at, actually. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm getting. This is where they're at this moment as we progress through the cards. Okay. All right. So what's the outcome here, Spirit? Yeah, because I don't see, this is really interesting because I don't see the connection here to heart. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. The outcome here. Yeah, they're not done. This is why you're getting a warning card here. They are coming towards you, though. Look at this. I mean, they might be coming towards you at speed. That's an Emperor, obviously, driving that chariot. Okay, you could have an Emperor coming in, but the thing about it is they're resisting change, all right? They may be getting out of this as fast as possible, trying to avert some kind of disaster here, some kind of tragedy, all right? Maybe they're trying to avoid more loss, but I can also look at that as avoiding a loss with you. Maybe they're trying to come in, you know, as fast as possible, move towards you. Maybe that's why we still have the snake, okay, or others that maybe are not in acceptance of whatever this is that's going on here. Yeah, kind of kicking up. This person, though, is moving fast is what I'm feeling. This is a card of travel. This is a card, they may actually be moving. They may have actually moved out of this situation, trying to avert more of a disaster than was already happening here. But I think they're moving towards you, okay? I think the disaster, I just feel like this is a card of delaying the inevitable. That's what I keep getting. They don't want you to drop that full tower on them. They don't want everything to crumble down in a sense here, okay? They're going to try to move as fast as they can here. And it looks to me like they might have some kind of higher commitment with those two cards on their mind. What's the outcome here, Spirit, for Sagittarius? The Queen of Swords upright this time. What's the outcome here? My Sagittarius. They know that you are going... Okay, I think there's definitely a chance here. Maybe this is why they're trying to avert this, okay? They don't want everything to fall apart here. You may have already cut them out. They may know that you're going to cut them out if this is you and the Queen of Swords energy. Regardless, they know how perceptive you are. I think they know that you're very in tune, very intuitive is what I want to say. I just heard I'm proud of you. I don't know why that just flew out at me. Somebody might be very proud of you. Maybe they've seen some growth on your end, or maybe they've seen, maybe they're watching you in some way. That was bizarre. That just kind of flew out. Okay, so basically, they see you standing up for yourself, okay? They know that you're not taking any shit, all right? That you've already been through a lot, okay? And they're going to kind of have to handle this, I think, in a sense, with kid gloves. But they also know that you're going to want the truth, okay? Maybe you want some kind of truth from them, and you're going to be analyzing all of it. That card is very much one about being astute, about paying attention to everything here. But ultimately, they want a new beginning. Okay, this is the outcome, to have some kind of new beginning here with you. I think to kind of move forward with you. I mean, honestly, it looks to me like this person, this is a traditional, you know, the Hierophant is a traditional institution. Okay, are they moving towards you because you're some kind of guru, because you're some kind of spiritual person, spiritual leader in some sense, something along those lines? Is that what they're doing? Okay. Or is it that they're coming towards you? Let me clarify. Wanting some kind of commitment here. I definitely know that they feel as though you're going to be analyzing everything, okay? And I see them just being just very inspired in a sense to take action, but also to have some kind of new beginning here. They want to physically start something here. Yeah, look at this. So whatever you guys have had going on, you know, that's kind of drained you both. And that's very obvious to me on their side. I think they want to stop that. They want to stop the battle, okay, the ongoing battle, even if it's an energy battle between the two of you, okay? I think it's been very draining. Obviously, this person, I don't know where you're at, honestly, because I feel like so much focus has been on this person. I think your focus may have been on your coins, okay, or just at least focusing regardless. Trying to build your business and trying to turn your attention a bit away from them. But they're studying you. They've been studying you. They're clearly watching you. All right. So, yeah. It's also a card about being resilient, okay? I think they want this to move forward and feel like that this, you know, although there's been some bumps in the road, maybe that you guys can surpass what has happened here. All right, that you're both very resilient people. Okay, there was a lot of learning. Look at that. I was about to say, where are the cups? So a lot of learning there. And yeah, learning from past failures here. That's a card about gathering your strength again so that you can march forward. Okay, it's about a last stand, taking this last stand. Okay, that's what they're wanting to do. Stand up. They may not even feel like they can with all this going on, but it looks like this is what they're desiring to do. This is what they're passionate about doing because they feel like this is a love that's worth fighting for. Okay, they feel like this is a partnership worth having is what I'm seeing here. There may be, that's also a card about soulmates. It's a card about marriage and engagements, okay? It's a card about balance and harmonious unions. All right, there's a lot of love here between two people here, and I think someone sees that. Stop it. And then we have the Six of Cups, yeah. Because you have a very deep love, a very deep connection. Maybe you've known each other for a long time. Maybe you're the only two that get one another. Maybe, yeah, maybe they're just nostalgic about the past, about how things used to be as well. Maybe that's what they're trying to do is take things back. They understand this is not your normal relationship. You have very deep ties, okay? And it's not just from this life, it's from other lives. That's what I'm getting. All right. I'd like to see who this Queen, just to dig a little further. Who's this Queen of Wands in reverse? Oh, look at this. Okay. So that could have been somebody that this person was fooling with at one time. Okay, it says open relationship. They weren't committed. So no commitment here. Casual, but maybe this person is just dead set on interfering with this person. Maybe they wanted to have more. Something about this person coming to you. This is the problem. I don't know why that would be a problem, though. Who else is involved in this situation, Spirit? Or what else do you want Sag to know at this time? Yeah. We have work again. This could be somebody who was around your work. That Queen of Swords could have been someone that they worked with as well. Okay. The Queen of Swords in reverse, someone that they worked with, someone who was a colleague. It could have been someone in the workplace. It doesn't even have to be a female. It could have been someone that was in that energy, okay, that was just degrading them, taking advantage of them, talking shit to them, talking down to them, demeaning them in some way. And this could have been someone who they had a casual fling with, a casual relationship with that, wow, okay, ended up blowing up in a way. You know, I did mention something about the job earlier, that someone could have lost a job or left a job. Could have been a lot of deceit around it. Yeah, okay, so what else do you want Sag to know in regards to this person then? What are they looking for? Oh, wow. Twin flame. Okay. It doesn't have to be a twin flame. They could just be looking for spiritual alignment. I've already said that, okay? They already think that they go way back with you. You guys are the only two that get each other. You guys might very well, especially in that twin flame energy, fire each other up, right? Really ignite something within each other that only you two can do. They would have noticed that difference. That would make a lot of sense to me, actually, why they're studying you so hard. Like, how did this happen? Like, why does this happen? Why do I feel a certain way around them? This is not just love. This is something else. This person could have had their heart caged for a long time. Yeah, this situation with you felt effortless. Okay, look at that. You can't, I'm telling you, you can't make it up. Okay, this was definitely, that Queen of Swords in reverse, whoever's been tearing them down, okay, definitely, all right, was somebody maybe around their work. Maybe they met this person while they were working, whatever they do. If they're a security guard, they could have been guarding something. If they were, you know, worked in the court system, they could have met them there. It could be anything. But the bottom line is it was someone like that is what I'm feeling. And then we have soulmate as well. So they think you're a gem, very valuable person, very quality person. I think with you, there's a genuineness, okay, that is definitely there with you, very authentic, definitely not what they're accustomed to, clearly, okay. They feel like this is a very strong relationship. I'm noticing the lights on this, how you two light one another up, okay. Again, I just talked about igniting each other, the energy exchange that takes place. Wow, look at this. You can kind of see the energy floating towards one another. Okay, you just fire each other up. You bring out the best in one another is what I'm getting. Wow, Spirit. Okay, somebody here could be youthful. All right, they could be into music. They could be into fashion. They could be a young female as well. There's a redhead in that particular picture too. Someone's red. They could be that as well. Yeah. Or maybe this is the person too that was causing obstacles. Jesus. Yeah, it could be someone here. This could have been the person as well that was causing obstacles, okay? Maybe someone fell in love with this person, all right? Maybe they were just looking for an open, casual relationship and someone fell in love with this person, all right? And that's what began to, maybe that's what, I don't know. It could have been a sexual relationship. I don't want to lie to you. And maybe that's where all the obstacles and stuff came from, okay? Yeah. And then we also have a mature woman here. All right, so high society, connector, socialite. This person, that could be your person, that could be you. But this one, I'm feeling, could have been creating some kind of obstacles between these two. All right, this one could have been creating obstacles about someone perhaps trying to come to this person. Okay, some kind of blocks, putting some kind of blocks in the way here to keep that person from coming towards the mature woman. Maybe they knew that person was studying that person. So maybe this was a friend. Maybe this was a friend that they had a casual relationship with. It was supposed to be open. Maybe they downplayed, so acting like it was. They didn't really care. They were down with whatever. Somebody around work or something like that. I feel whatever it is, they turned it into bad. I feel daggers. Like I feel someone like talking mad shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like this would be very upsetting if someone disrespected me on that level, and that's what I feel. All right, I think that's what it is. But see, whoever they're trying to go towards here, they feel is an honest connection. They feel like there's true love there, okay? They feel like it's pure love in some sense, okay? So that's what they're trying to move towards. And I think whoever this was trying to create some kind of block here, because I think they wanted, this is a crazy ass reading. They wanted this person. Okay, that's where the drama has come from. Maybe the drama, maybe they took, especially if it was at work, maybe they, said this person did things, or maybe they created so much drama that the person ended up leaving the job, something like that. Maybe they wanted to marry this person. All right, we got all kind of craziness going on here. I'm going to get some of these and just see if I can find out a little bit more just from the messages. Let me see what this person may wish to say to Sagittarius. I would just say, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say to you. This all looks beautiful and loving and wonderful, but if they are holding all this drama, I would definitely be assessing very hard to see where they're at, okay, when they try to talk to you, because it looks like they definitely want a passionate new start, and there's a lot of love here, and they see potential for a beautiful union for a long time. They believe that this is the most honest connection they've ever had. They don't have to wear a mask because you already see through them in some sense, but I would see what's being pulled behind, and if they have dropped connections or dropped contact with these people. Look at this. As I say it, let's leave it all behind us and make up. So you may already know about all this craziness that's been going on, or you may not. I mean, honestly, up there, you're looking, I'm telling you, that's more Queen of Pentacles energy up there with that woman holding a coin. I really think that you are just very stable, very grounded right now, very much so about just, focusing on your own stability, your own money, on moving forward, doing things that you love. Very beautiful energy. They say we are more alike than I admit. I got that in a reading the other day. I don't remember what it was. Maybe a collective. Yeah. I love everything about you. I stress because you make me think and see things differently. That may be something else. You may have challenged this person to really grow, okay, at one point. Maybe they were used to a certain life. It looks to me like there could have been some toxicity, a lot of toxicity in this last connection for sure. I've already explained that they had to have attracted that from their own energy. And I do believe that, by the way. All right, so maybe they're growing up from that and looking around, or maybe you came in, maybe you were there to wake them up, honestly, and maybe you provided them a different view of what actual love and genuineness looks like, okay? And that could have, honestly, it could have triggered them initially, is what I'm getting, all right? Even if you didn't say anything, just from the way that you were loving them, just from the way you were being honest and open, I just don't think that I think this person may have lived in a world of masks and materialism, okay, preoccupation with having things and how they're viewed, that sort of thing. They couldn't really see the truth. Look, though, I worry about what others would think about our connection. Interesting. Wonder why. Maybe you guys are very different, okay? We see a lot of that a lot of times in connections, okay? Maybe you're very different. Maybe you've had a different life, a whole different upbringing, different culture, anything like that, okay? Maybe they don't know if it would be accepted. But look, I think would be powerful together. So this is really interesting because I got that card for sure. I know the other day too, but I don't know if that was in another reading that I did. And I just cannot remember which one it is. I'm so sorry. I haven't done that many of the last couple of days. Busy, but maybe it was in my last collective reading. Oh yeah, look. There's the family, there's the community. My family and friends do not approve of this relationship. That may have also caused additional blocks. I'm telling you, this person comes with a lot of drama. Okay, I don't know if they're still hanging on to that, but I'm going to tell you, they've obviously figured out where their heart is, who they love. They're obviously still watching you grow. I heard a minute ago that they're proud of you. So whatever they're watching you do, they're proud of you. Maybe they're proud of your bounce back. Maybe they know that they hurt you and you just bounced back and you actually healed and you've really leveled up in so many ways, okay? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, even, monetarily, all right? Yeah, it has everything to do with that. That's where the pride comes in, okay? But these things that have been blocks before are also the people I feel that are around them. The reason why they feel like they've lost something, like they've been the thief, right? The theft here, like they have been cheated out of something here, all right? They can't stop thinking about it. This person may be, I'm glad I don't think I saw the despair, or did I? I hope not, because I have been getting that card and I hate to see it, okay? But, I mean, obviously it's been gnawing at them, all right? Their inability to maybe pursue. It looks like something that maybe they've wanted, you know? Or maybe they're seeing clearly now that they're getting away or trying to get away from a really bad situation, and it's really gnawing at them, okay? Maybe they don't even know how to approach it, but they want to. Yeah, it's oh, I'm sorry if I've been acting too good for you. Okay, so maybe you see this person too. We saw their obsession here with materialism, all right? Maybe they were trying to act like they had more than you and doing well. And how, okay, this is going to sound awful. It kind of is, but isn't that the way things work? All right, you make a bad judgment or poor judgment or a quick judgment on somebody that you don't even know, and this person just rises up, and you're seeing how well they really are doing. They just didn't flaunt it for you in the beginning, okay? Meanwhile, you're over here taking your own losses, because that's the way karma works, okay? There's good karma, there's bad karma. Regardless, we're always living our karma, all right? So I hope, if anything, that they've learned from this. They do say to unblock them. So you may very well have this person blocked. Okay, that's also that Queen of Swords energy. Maybe that the traveling card, the Chariot, may be because they feel like they have to show up, because you would not, there's no way to call you. You know, you could have changed everything. You could have changed where you live. You could have changed your phone numbers, everything. It does say, I wish I could tell you how I really feel about you. There's 145 cards in this deck, and I'm telling you, I had that card the other day too. Definitely something in there for Sagittarius, clearly. I think it might have been my last collective reading. Yep, I'm spying on you. I told you, they're watching you very much so, okay? Oh, okay, and then it said that's what was stuck to it. I'm hiding depression over this. So yeah, that's that gnawing. That's that knowing. That's that sadness. That's that loss that they're feeling here. Okay, feeling very naive, feeling like they've been fooled. I feel like by people that may have been around them, or someone that may have been around them, that kind of led them astray in a sense. Okay, I know some of you are going to be angry and be like, well, you're a grown person, how do you get led astray? Trust me, I get it, and I've certainly experienced all those emotions as well. But I mean, sometimes people can get led astray. I don't know what the circumstances was. I don't know what was around them, you know. I don't know who was doing what. There's some pretty nefarious stuff being done out there. So I don't know. You just have to take their situation, your situation as you know it, into account, okay, and apply it. Yeah, see, it was easier to be fake with someone else than be authentic with you and face rejection. I'm telling you. That's exactly what was going on. So they may have also felt like keeping their heart closed off because they haven't had good experiences in love. And although you were coming in with a lot of genuineness and stuff like that, they knew that you saw right through them. It was way too authentic. So although they felt like, I got to keep my heart in this cage for whatever reason, okay, I don't want to feel this. I don't want to feel that love. They knew they couldn't be fake. I said a minute ago, they lived in this world of mask, and it's telling you right there. It was easier to be fake with someone else. So I do believe this person was with someone else. Okay, and I think that turned out to be a holy nightmare. All right, and maybe this person is now moving forward. They've put an end to something and they're trying to heal from this. There was a lot of betrayal and deceit, and clearly they've come to the conclusion, or at least gotten some yeah, they've gotten some information. They've realized some things and actually what was going on here. And I think because of that, they feel pretty cheated, honestly. Okay, and it may have even cost them a lot as well in terms of not only time but money. So hopefully they live and learn. I wish that for everybody. Okay, and they heal, because that is the best thing that they can do for themselves, so they can move forward regardless. All right, guys, that is what I have for you, Sag. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you. If it does, please don't forget to hit the like button. I will see you guys soon. Bye.